For billions of years, the erosion of rocks and sand by water has helped pull carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Now, Project Vesta is trying to dramatically accelerate this process to reduce ocean acidity and create a permanent, scalable, and cost-effective solution to climate change.
Hi, I'm Kelly Erhart, co-founder of Project Vesta. I'm here in the Caribbean with my team, where we're about to start testing a climate change solution that, if proven, has the potential to remove more than 1 billion tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere per year, which is more than is emitted by the global aviation industry. Let me share with you a bit about how it's going to work. For billions of years, carbon dioxide levels have been regulated in part by a natural cycle. Volcanoes erupting releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, and those rocks, when they're eroded by water, are able to capture the gases, regulating the carbon cycle. But Earth's natural cycles of regulating carbon dioxide levels has been pushed out of balance. Due to humanity's excessive industrial activity, we've tipped the scale. We're now emitting more than 50 times more carbon dioxide than the Earth's natural cycle can sequester on its own. We want to mimic Earth's natural carbon cycle and accelerate it. This process typically relies on the chance exposure of one specific type of rock over long periods of time, eroding very slowly. Our process is just taking that natural process of what's called weathering and accelerating it so that we can see change on a human-relevant timescale. We chose to work with olivine because it is one of the most abundant, most effective rocks at performing this process. It makes up over 50% of the upper mantle, and for every ton of olivine that we allow to weather on beaches like this, we can sequester up to 1 ton of carbon dioxide. We're going to take olivine and place it on coastlines, which is the ideal location for the accelerated weathering of this rock. Here, we're able to harness the free energy of the ocean, of waves, to speed up the weathering process by causing the grains to crash into one another. This process draws down carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and stores it safely in our seas and eventually into rock. As an added benefit, it even reduces ocean acidity, which may help the health of ocean ecosystems.
The benefits of using olivine on beaches and coastal engineering, there's a whole bunch of benefits. First, we help climate change. We help with ocean acidification and helping organisms grow better and do better. We can help protect communities and coastlines against the impacts of sea level rise, bigger storms, bigger surf in a warmer world. And so we think that this is a technology that helps out the earth, it helps out the environment, and it helps out the people who live along coastlines around the world.
Hola, soy Andrea Fogel-David, gerente de participación comunitaria del proyecto Vesta. Soy científica marina, pero en gran parte soy la encargada de la parte de participación ciudadana y comunitaria del proyecto. El proyecto Vesta es un proyecto único en el mundo en que vamos a utilizar la piedra olivine para poner, o olivina como se dice en español, para ponerla en la playa para ver cómo la piedra captura el CO2 de la atmósfera. Y va a ser un proyecto piloto en la región, en el mundo entero. Oportunidad única para la comunidad de involucrarse en algo científicamente totalmente único en el mundo. Y si funciona a nivel local, se va a expandir y implementar a nivel mundial. Y si se utilizan el 2% de las playas a nivel mundial, hay una gran posibilidad que podríamos absorber el problema del CO2 a nivel del mundo.
There are more than 30 years of research showing that this works, but we're testing to understand the full suite of ecological effects, ensuring that olivine has no harm on local organisms or the environment that we place it in, and even looking to see if there's any benefit olivine might provide when we place it on coastlines. The next step is to bring these studies here, into the real world. There's been many lab studies and mesocosm experiments, and sometime next year, after we've completed the baseline sampling of this cove, we'll be spreading olivine on this beach testing the full suite of ecological effects and measuring the carbon dioxide removal rate. We chose this cove because it's well enclosed, meaning that the olivine will stay enough in this area that we can truly measure the effects. We need permanent carbon dioxide removal in order to meet the challenges of climate change. Since there are currently no cost-effective ways to do so, we encourage organizations to get involved in funding and supporting permanent carbon dioxide removal solutions like coastal carbon capture today. It's going to take a global community to solve a global problem, and we're here to help.